Waltier with the Puyallup-Sumner Chamber of Commerce, and I am at Vineyard Park, and I'm here with Susan, Marysusan, and April, and I had a fantastic tour, and we're going to learn more about Vineyard Park and their grand opening.
Hi, my name is Susan Dale, and I'm the Regional Sales and Marketing Director for the South End region, and I'm here to help with the opening of the brand new Vineyard Park of Puyallup.
My name is Marysusan Iotte, and I have the distinct honor and pleasure of being the Executive Director here at Vineyard Park of Puyallup. And the best part of this for me is I am working in my hometown, and I was able to work here for 7 years previously in senior living, and now to be back and opening this gorgeous building, best day ever.
Hi, my name is April Berube. I am the Community Relations Director for Vineyard Park of Puyallup. I'm here to assist with admissions and just let the community get to know Vineyard Park of Puyallup and how special we are, and in addition we can be to the local community in the area.
I think the thing that sets us apart is many things, but the main thing is we serve seniors who are independent or need some assistance or need memory care. And if a couple, which we see frequently, we have a couple, one person needs nothing and the other person needs assistance or memory care, they can still live in the same place and live together as long as that's possible. If the spouse that needs no assistance at all wants to go to a doctor's appointment, then the other spouse can go down to our memory care and spend the day there and then come back and stay with their spouse again. Typically in senior living, they have to separate at some point. And here, as long as the spouse can participate, they can stay cohabitating in the same room, not just in the same building.
And that is the CarePartners trademark, that bonded pairs program. When we first opened up our communities, a lot of families were very reticent because they didn't want to have to separate a husband and a wife. Their mom and dad have lived together for 56 years. Now they're moving into a community and mom has to go to memory care and dad has to live in assisted living. Here, with the bonded pairs program, they have the support for both of them. So dad can have a break during the day. Mom can go down and go to memory care and participate in activities that really meet her needs. And at the same time, he can go out, or vice versa, husband or wife, either one can be afflicted with memory loss, but they can have the opportunity to live a normal life with the support of our staff. So even in the evenings, if something happens and dad calls down and says, hey, my wife is not doing too well, could you come up, take a look at her, see what's going on, something's changed. Or the staff can come and get mom and just take her for a walk, and dad can still continue to sleep. Again, it's a lot of times, it's the little things that happen throughout the course of a day that one person by themselves, living with another person who has dementia, is overwhelming. And by themselves, they can't manage all of it. But if they have a support staff around them, where we have here, where the bonded pair can live together as a husband and wife still for as long as physically possible, then that's what you want. And then when it's time for them to separate and move, they're not going very far. They're not going very far at all, because dad or mom can still come and visit and see their loved one and participate with them. So again, it's really about surrounding them with as much support as we can to help them remain in their home together.
Hi. Tell me a little bit more about the spaces that are available and the services that are available.
April?
Yeah, so our community is really great as far as it's not just an apartment. We have all kinds of living spaces and common areas for everyone to enjoy. We want this community to feel like they're home. Right now in the room that we have, it's a resident lounge where we're gonna partake in baking activities, as well as you can use the space for your own personal activities, like if you have a birthday party or anniversary party, anything like that. to really get the family engaged and together. One of our favorite spaces is the movie theater.
Oh, yeah.
We have an amazing movie theater where we have blackout blinds. We'll have different types of movies playing. We plan to have movie night every night with our popcorn machine. And that's just to name some of the different common areas that we have alongside with like our salon, arts and crafts rooms, and things like that.
So the other thing that's really nice is we want to be part of this community, and as such, we want to be able to offer some of these beautiful areas within the community out to the public. Even though this is our residents' homes, we want to be part of the community and we want to give back to our community. And it's something that I think really is important for us as CarePartners communities, is we really do want to be part of our community. We want to give back. Some of the things we talked about was our chef, who is here with us now, having around the world. People have traveled throughout their lives, and he did an event where small plates were made up, but he took a country and showed a YouTube video, so say Ireland, and then prepared all of the small dishes that each person could taste. And it started out just as residents and then grew as more and more community members found out about it, families found out about it, and pretty soon it went from 3 or 4 people to 56 people. So that again, it's for us to give back and have the opportunity to share some of the beautiful things. Food here is important for residents as well as families. And to be able to have families come in and enjoy a meal with their loved one and feel like they've gone to a 5-star restaurant is really, really important. Food is the #1 thing in which we celebrate life.
We have all-day dining, so our dining room opens at 7 o'clock in the morning and closes at 6:30 in the evening. So many times residents will have a doctor's appointment, say at 1 o'clock. Well, maybe they weren't eating in the morning because they were having lab work. Well, then they've missed their meals, so they come back at 1:30 or 2 o'clock, and you know what? A grilled cheese sandwich and some tomato soup just would really hit the spot. Well, you come into the dining room, they take your order, and they'll make your meal to order at whatever time you come in the door. And the other thing, which I come from the South originally, and when someone comes to your house, you invite them in, you fix a cup of tea, you have a little plate of cookies. Well, maybe now you have a studio apartment and you don't necessarily have the facilities to have those. So you can bring your guests down to the dining room or out on our beautiful courtyard and have your iced tea and your cookies. Only the chef prepares them, but it's living in a community with the support to continue to live a very independent life. Maybe growing up, grandma always made lasagna on Sunday. Well, now grandma needs to move into assisted living. Well, grandma can still make lasagna, and this area can be reserved for the kids, so they can still continue those traditions. And those are the things that keep people from moving into a community where they get the support they need, because they don't want to give that up. I don't want to give up anything, and the older we get, the more we seem to have to give up. Well, let's try to give them as much as they can have and still be safe through the rest of their lives.
And just to kind of piggyback on that is just CarePartners Senior Living. It is a management group that owns over 11, going on to 12 locations now. So we kind of have 2 models. But the nice part is we're a locally owned business, so we really want to be a part of the community. We don't want to be another building or apartment community. We want to be a part of the community. So we have Vineyard Park of Puyallup, but we also have Vineyard Park in Montlake Terrace. So this is our 3rd location that's independent assisted and memory care. And then we also have another model called the Cottages, and we have 5 locations in the South End, from Edgewood, University Place, Lacey, Renton. And so we're really excited to bring this concept to the South End just because of our bonded pair program and just show everybody what we have.
Everything I hear about memory care is you hear safe and secure are big selling points. I did not know that you could have such a beautiful and inviting outdoor space.
Isn't it beautiful?
But that was still secure.
Yeah, absolutely. They garden. I have been fortunate to open a few CarePartners communities, and actually was called back from retirement because we're opening a building in your hometown, so why don't you come back? And the residents have their own garden when I was at the cottages at Edgewood and University Place. And so you think of a memory care, you know, you're right, safe and secure, but they still want fresh tomatoes in their salad. They still want fresh basil on their food. And to say, you know, can you go out and get these for me? And then they come in and they can wash them and help you put them on the plates for dinner. It's, again, it's what they've done for maybe 90 years. And to be able to honor that.
Or to be able to plant flowers. That's why we will do a garden where they can go out and pick strawberries right out of the little garden area. And they enjoy it and have such a good time, because this is where families can join in an activity that they knew their mother or dad enjoyed so much. And to be able to participate in planting that garden or harvesting from the garden is important for those residents.
I know we were supposed to do a chamber ribbon cutting, but with the pandemic, we aren't able to do that yet. But I do understand you are having an open house coming up soon, or tours?
Yes.
We are.
We're doing 2 of them.
Very fun.
The first one we are going to do is going to be held on the 21st, and that's really open to all industry leaders. So anybody who works in senior housing, or even who works in the community and just wants the opportunity to come in and look. We're taking reservations for slotted times so we can keep the groups small, practice social distancing, but they all get an opportunity to see the building. Our second event is going to be on the 24th, and that's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that is open to the public. We do ask that people at least call in advance. We want to try to keep people staggered as much as possible. So we want to welcome everybody to enjoy this beautiful community. They can go to our website, carepartnersliving.com. They can click on our community site, and it's Vineyard Park of Puyallup, and be able to go through and actually do a tour and see the pictures of our community if they're not able to come in person. They can also call either April or myself, and our community number here is 253-697-9779.
Yay.
So they can call that number and just let us know which day they can come, and we'll accommodate for that.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you
for coming.
We have
It
enjoyed
means
it.
a lot to us. Thank you.
Thank you.